Tottenham are in the race to sign West Ham United winger Crescencio Somerville. Harry Redknapp is backing Spurs to finish in the Champions League spots next season. Tottenham have made an offer for France international Roberto Moani. Eli Junior Kroupi's agent Moussa Sissoko on his client's future and links to Tottenham, and former Arsenal and Sweden star Anders Limpar has been talking about Tottenham midfielder Lucas Bergvall. Here are your daily Tottenham news headlines. Hi everyone, hope you're well. Welcome back to the channel and to another edition of the Daily Tottenham News Headlines. My name's Leader Dorset Spur, and if you're watching on YouTube, please like, comment and subscribe to the channel. If you're listening on an audio platform, please do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. So here are the main stories today. According to a report from Sky Sports and similar from Give Me Sport, Tottenham are now in the race to sign West Ham United winger Crescencio Somerville in the summer transfer window. Manchester United are also in the race to secure his signature, and the Red Devils are aware that they may need to move quickly to beat Spurs in the race. Tottenham have already beaten United in the race for a signing this summer, winning a battle to sign Portuguese midfielder Matheus Fernandes. Reports in Italy from Tutto Sport are stating Tottenham have made an offer for France international Roberto Moani, who spent time on loan at Spurs last season, but Juventus, where he also had a loan spell, remain favourites to sign the 27-year-old Paris Saint-Germain forward. Eli Junior Kroupi's agent Moussa Sissoko, not that one, on his client's future and links to Tottenham and Barcelona. We are still discussing his future. We'll see what happens over the next few days. For the time being, no final decision has been made. Harry Redknapp is backing Spurs to finish in the Champions League spot next season. Former Tottenham boss Harry Redknapp has no doubt that Tottenham will finish inside the Champions League places next season after making a splash in the transfer market. Talking to Sky Sports, I think Tottenham have made some great signings. I think next year I'll be surprised if they weren't in the top 5. With that squad, that manager, I think they're very capable of a top 4 or 5 next season. They will be up there pushing for those teams for a Champions League place. I have no doubt in that group. I mean, Andy Robertson at left back from Liverpool, what a professional, just the type you want in your dressing room. He's been there and done it. I love him as a player. Marcus Senesi from Bournemouth, I saw a lot of him last year and the year before. He's a top player, a great acquisition. They look the centre half from Brighton, Jan-Paul van Hecke, 2 midfield players. Tottenham are really going to push to be in the Champions League next year. Former Arsenal and Sweden star Anders Limpar has been talking about Tottenham midfielder Lucas Bergvall and the speculation around his future. First of all, I don't like when a player who's struggling with his team and a new manager comes in, the player straight away complains and wants to leave. I don't like that because you have to work yourself back into the team and not just say in the press that I want to leave. I don't like that. Lucas Bergvall is a very, very good player. You can see he has a big heart as well. He doesn't let the team down. He was one of the guys who worked against France all the way until he got subbed. I don't like that he wants to leave. It's better for the Swedes to stay at Tottenham and make them great again. That's bigger value for me. He can probably choose from 3 or 4 clubs now if he stays in the Premier League. We'll have to wait and see. But yet again, he can play for a good side. A lot of talk about him going to Liverpool. It's too easy to say, I want to leave. When a player's on the bench, it's always the manager's fault, the crowd's fault. You have to look at yourself and dig in. I don't like players who just suddenly find everything wrong with the club and want to leave, rather than putting their fist to their hand, working hard and talking to the manager to understand where they can improve. I would have liked to have seen that here. Here at a time and place in his career where he should stay humble towards his club. But if it goes that way and he's swapping clubs, then all the best to Lucas. He's in my heart. He plays with heart. He's not a player who hides himself when the result is not going his way. He wants to do something on the pitch. I like him a lot. So, my thoughts on some of these stories. Well, Somerville, from another one from West Ham. I think that would be big money, a big money signing. But again, I liked him. I thought he played really well against us when we played them. He looks like he's all over it, and he's had a really good World Cup as well. He did quite well in the team there. So yeah, that would be one that I would really look for. It is a position that we're looking at for sure. So it does make sense, but again, would we be able to steal another one away from Manchester United? I don't know. We'll have to see. Harry Redknapp's comments. Yeah, I love Harry. He always talks so openly, and he always talks with a lot of love for Spurs. Bearing in mind he's brought up an Arsenal fan, managed at West Ham, played at West Ham, and all the rest of it. But he is a true football man, and I've got a lot of time for him. A proper man's man, a proper person. I'm sort of man management type of guy. So for me, I think you should be listening to him, and I think he's right. I think at the end of the day, if Tottenham are making these sort of signings, the aim has got to be to get back into those Champions League spots, hasn't it? So it makes sense, and we're not finished yet. Kroupi's agent Moussa Sissoko talking about maybe coming to Tottenham, Barcelona. I know Arsenal have been interested as well. Of course, it's not that Moussa Sissoko. It's a totally different one. There's more than one. Although some would say there's only one Moussa Sissoko. But yeah, it looks like we could be in for that player. There's been a lot of talk about it. I know Bournemouth don't want to let him go for sure, but money talks, does it? Money talks, and Bournemouth are the sort of club that would just go out and get another star to bring in. So fair play to them. They do know what they're doing. A very well run club for sure. And some good comments as well from Anders Limpar about Lucas Bergvall. Knuckling down. Getting on with it. Stop moaning, essentially, and just get on with what you need to do. That's the message that he's sending there. So. He likes him. I think we all like him. I think he's a decent player. He's just got to find his time for when it happens for him. There will be opportunities for sure. He's just got to bide his time and put the effort in to show what he's got and impress the manager. That's kind of how it works. It's strange how things happen. I mean, when he came to the club, was he really expecting to be a first team player week in, week out? Probably not. So to have played the amount of football that he did play over the last couple of seasons has been pretty good. So anyway, that's it from me. So thanks for watching and for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching on YouTube, please like, comment and subscribe to the channel. If you're listening on an audio platform, please do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. Leader Dorset Spur. I do have my own channel, so if you'd like to pop across and say hi, that would be great. If not, don't worry. I'll see you on the next one. And as always, up the Spurs.